Good morning everyone! Magandang umaga na naman sa ating lahat. Good morning. So we are going to read again another comment in our page. So ito po ay galing kay Abdul Aziz. So meron po siyang kinoment sa ating isa sa mga video natin. So sabi niya dito, actually parang kinuha niya lang naman ito sa isang libro. Sabi niya galing yata to sa Torah. Sabi dito, according to the Jewish tradition, who owns the land? So according daw sa tradition ng mga Hudyo, so kanino ba talaga yung bayan ng Israel? Sabi dito, the Jewish tradition is quite clear on the matter of land. The land of Israel, dito inano niya rin naman na the land of Israel, nor any other land does not belong to the Jewish people, nor to any other people. The land of Israel, like all land, belongs to God. So dito in-emphasize niya na ang land of Israel, pero sinabi niya dito land of Israel, hindi daw ito pagmamay-ari ng sino man, ito ay pagmamay-ari ng Diyos. If you read the Bible, yes, tama naman ito. God owns the world. So God is the one who created this world and every land is His. Pero there was specific passages in the Bible that are mentioned that there was a specific place that God gave, a specific land that God gave, especially to Abraham and to his descendants. To Abraham, to Isaac, and then to Jacob, which later on God turned the name of Jacob into Israel. So yes, it's correct. God owns the world and He owns the land. Every land in this world. But again, there was a specific land that God gave to the people of Israel, especially to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So let me read to you some Bible passages para magkaroon tayo ng idea na meron talagang ipinangako yung Panginoon kay Abraham. So una, Genesis chapter 12 verse 7. This is the place where, hindi ako nagkakamali, during this time, Abraham was already in Elon Moreh. This is in Samaria, one of the highest mountain there. Doon kasi sa Elon Moreh, makikita mo yung lawak ng Holy Land. Actually, tanong mo yung Dead Sea, yung Jordan, yung Syria, Lebanon, doon sa bundok na iyon, and even Israel, the land of Judah. So sabi dito, Genesis chapter 12 verse 7, the Lord appeared to Abraham and said, nagpakita yung Panginoon kay Abraham, to your offspring, to your children's children, I will give this land. I will give. Since it's God who owns the world, He owns the land, but He gave this land, kung saan nakatayo si Abraham, ibibigay ng Panginoon yung lupa na yon. So he built an altar there to the Lord who had appeared to him. And then Genesis chapter 15 verse 18 to 21, on that day the Lord made a covenant with Abraham and said, to your descendants, sa iyong angkan, I give this land, from the river of Egypt, imagine ang lawak pa nga, from the river of Egypt to the great river of Euphrates, the land of Canaanites, Kenizzites, Cadmonites, Hittites, Perizzites, Rephaim, Amorites, Canaanites, Girgazite, and Jebusites. Ang Jebusites, mga sites to Canaan. Before it turned into the land of Israel, tawag ay Canaan kasi nga iba-iba yung mga tribe, mga knights. Isa dyan yung Jebusites. So ang Jebusites, they are the one who owns the place in Jerusalem. Jebusites. So Exodus chapter 3 verse 8, so I have come down to rescue them from the hands of the Egyptian, and to bring them up out of the land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey, a home of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzite, Hivites, and Jebusites. Sabi dyan, to bring them up, kasi nga galing sila sa Egypt, so God helped the Hebrew people, nilabas sila sa Egypt, and then dinala sila sa promised land, which is now called Israel. Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 8. See, I have given you this land. See, I have given you. Since God owns the land, He gave it. There was a land God gave to the people of Israel, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. Go in, pumasok ka, and take possession of the land the Lord swore He would give to your ancestors, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So take note, there was a name. God gave a land to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is Jacob, it is also called Israel, and his children are the one who the 12 tribes are the one who inherit the land of Israel. At kaya tinawag na the land of Judah because Judah is one of the son of Jacob na talagang nag-conquer ng maraming territory dito sa Israel. And sabi dyan, and to their descendants after them. Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 3 to 5. Ang dami mga Bible verses. Then the Lord your God will restore your fortunes and have compassion on you and gather you again from all the nations where He scattered you. Dahil sa kasalanan nila, they are being scattered. And it happened noong 70 AD ng Babylonian destroyed Jerusalem. So nabanish sila, pero after 70 years, God brought them back here in the land of Israel. And even in 1948, talagang binalik sila at naging state again. Sabi dyan, even if you have been banished to the most distant land under the heavens, from there the Lord your God will gather you and bring you back. He will bring you to the land that belongs to your ancestors. Dadali niya kayo sa lupa na binigay ko sa inyo and even to your ancestors. And you will take possession. You will take possession of it. He will make you more prosperous and numerous than your ancestors. He will prosper you. Kaya ngayon nakita nyo, Israel kahit a very tiny nations, bagong bansa, pero makita natin yung prosperity because the Lord is with them and it was already promised by God to them. And lastly, Joshua chapter 1 verse 3. I will give you every place where you set your foot as I promised Moses. It was during the time of Joshua. Talagang nung nilalakaran nila, lahat ng nilakaran nila from Jericho going to Samaria or the promised land, doon po sa sa Shechem, doon yung pinaka-destination nila. Talagang that's belong to them. So binigay sa kanila ng Panginoon. So makita natin dito, yes, tama naman yung comment mo that God owns the land. But sabi ko, there was a specific passages, there was specific Bible verse na talagang mention na binigay, merong specific na land na binigay yung Diyos para sa bayan ng Israel, kay Abraham, kay Isaac, and kay Jacob. Anyway, so that's it. The land belongs to the Jewish people. Until now, God is fulfilling whatever He promised in His Word. Anyway, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.